Hello and welcome back to some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. In our last episode, we returned to a plague that is ravaging Athens, and we unfortunately lost our dear friend Phoebe due to Aspasia sending her out to run an errand in the middle of the chaos. So now we must go confront Aspasia and figure out what's going on here, why she did this, why would she send a child in the middle of a riot?
There you are, Alexios. Quickly, Perikles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believe the child.
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands. You sent her away. You could have protected her.
What I asked of her was needed to protect Perikles. She lived to help others, Alexios. She lived to help you.
It's a tragedy. She should be here.
Of course she should. But you know the cost of living this life.
I do. But did Phoebe?
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Perikles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Perikles?
Go!
I'm going to destroy everything you ever created.
What?
Athens is mine.
Perikles!
Stay out of my way.
All is lost now.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave.
Kinda don't want to take her anywhere.
Don't let him die in vain.
Never. We have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
To escape from Athens once again.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave.
Don't let them go.
I hope you have a coin for the ferryman. Get them! Yeah! Dead! I will slay you. This is coming. Is this the one? Made a big mistake, scout. I prolong your suffering. It's all clear now. Let's go.
We're going to stay, Alexios.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
The city has been taken. This isn't the Athens you used to know.
That is why I must stay. We must begin again.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves, and more.
Thank you.
Time to go, Alexios.
I expect to see you both again. Alive.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Perikles and Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
I did everything I could to keep people safe.
No one thinks otherwise, Alexios. The cult of Cosmos simply had a plan we didn't see soon enough. And they struck when the time was right.
About Phoebe.
No, allow me. Phoebe was my responsibility. I should have kept her closer to me. It was a mistake.
No. I wanted to apologize. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman.
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
All right. To Naxos? 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 over here. First, let's make a quick stop by Mykonos over here and drop off our passenger that we picked up a little while ago.
Sails down!
Right, here we are.
Oars at the ready! Ready oars for docking!
You've more than made up for killing my abductors, Misthios. Thank you.
Try to stay out of trouble, alright?
I'll consider it. Put my coins to good use and wish me luck.
Good luck.
Alright. I did realize that in the middle of all that mayhem, we did get a level up, so let's go ahead and use our ability point. Slow time while aiming a bow in midair. Let's pick up this one. I believe it's gonna be our best bet. Let's see what's over here now.
Ah, the Delos Islands. Two sides of the same coin. Delos, sacred birthplace of Artemis and Apollo. And Mykonos, where people do everything that's forbidden on Delos.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Misthios. That's you. Otharkis, cruel leader of Delos Islands, takes money from our pockets and food from our mouths, all to feed his
Insatiable.
Yes! His insatiable thirst for power.
Podarkis is one of them, Barnabas. The ones hunting my family. Keep reading.
We are a modest but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our vile oppressor. I pray the winds guide you swiftly to our shores, Misthios. Our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
Kira.
We arrived just in time to help.
You see, Poseidon wasn't trying to drown you. He was getting you where you needed to go. Aggressive.
Does the note say where Kira is?
There are two locations marked. A camp along the northwestern coast and a hideout that looks like it's underneath the city.
Podarkis sounds like a cruel man.
He's worse. I once heard a family was late in paying their dues to the gods. Podarkis sent his men to their farm and took the young ones from their beds. When their mater and pater woke up to feed the animals, they discovered the animals were already feeding on the corpses of their sons.
Jesus
The
Christ.
sooner I send this monster to Hades, the better.
Even Hades would shudder in his presence.
This place seems nice.
This island has a giant history, my friend.
We don't have time, Varnavas.
I meant Mykonos literally has a history involving giants. Apollo was once friends with Hyperboreans from the snowy north. Until one day, they sent 2 maidens and 5 of their men to Delos with offerings for the son of Zeus. They were never seen again.
And Mykonos.
The island itself was built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Perikles.
Huh.
My mind wandered. Remind me what the note said.
Eagle-bearing
The
mysteries.
short version, please.
Otharkis, cruel leader, thirst for power, pay you handsomely, rebellion, people die.
All right.
It's time I met with this Kira.
I'll have the ship ready in case we need any... immediate departures.
That was Kefalonia, and that was mostly your fault.
Haha, here, Alexios.
Here, Varnavas.
Okay. Whoops. Let's see. I believe we can see on the compass that there is a cult member over on that island over there. See if we can commandeer some kind of boat in order to get over there. There is one over here.
I shouldn't go out any farther in this boat.
Okay.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Let's see. All right.
Don't leave.
All right. It's another cultist down.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
The Silver Griffin of the Silver Vein. So we're really close to getting this one done. We got two more, and the Silver Vein, and then the Sage. Let's see. Lost in a cove on the Scavenger's Coast in Achaea. Okay. I believe we got some kind of chest plate here. Warrior damage and burning duration. Yeah, we'll take that. We haven't been using our fire as much as we've been using the poison, but we'll still. Now I just need to take out the captains. guards taken out. Just gotta free all the captives.
I never thought I'd be free.
Free at last! I'm forever indebted to you, friend!
Alright.
For my freedom!
Let's head back. Guess we will try to synchronize this viewpoint first. There's a lot of viewpoints here, all like very close together. Kind of interesting. Alright. Let's go ahead and synchronize the other viewpoint over here. Appears to be quite the steep climb. Alright, let's see.
There's the rebel hideout.
Alright, so we should go assist the rebels. Let's make a quick stop by this tavern over here. Try to get some loot from over here.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight. Don't take another step closer! Glory!
Alright. Go ahead and loot our treasure. Let's go ahead and make a quick stop by the blacksmith over here. See if he has any olive wood in stock.
We have the finest quality merchandise.
I'll take the lot. Let's go ahead and lighten up our inventory a bit here. Alright, and then we can go ahead and sell 23,000 worth of oh, it's because of this Minoan artifact, that's why. And this Miltos as well. Yeah, that's why it's so much. Yeah, it's a lot of trade goods.
Good to see you.
Yeah, all the treasures we found from the pirate island. Alright, let's go ahead and check on this rebel group over here.
No, it's got. Seems
All
like
right.
a good place for a hideout.
Let's see, where are they?
I'm looking for the one called Kira. I've come in response to a call for help.
Wow,
You missed.
unfriendly.
Are you here to spy, Athenian? Or maybe you are Athena herself, dressed in a dirty disguise?
I came to help a fierce group of rebels, but I show up and they're all drunk.
Podarkes and his men have been hunting and killing us without mercy. His spies are everywhere.
He looks a little bit like Cleon.
He won't rest until all who oppose him are dead. We are all that's left of the resistance. This is the first night we aren't fighting for our lives. And it could be our last. And suddenly, you show up.
This is why I'm here. It's your symbol, right?
You're the Mystios who bears the eagle of Zeus? My apologies. These are dangerous times for anyone waging war against the Athenian Empire and the Delian League. I am Kira.
Your note mentions Podarkes. I'm going to find him.
His house is on the coast, north of Mykonos city. But he's heavily guarded. We've never been able to get close enough without taking heavy casualties. This is why I sent for you.
I thought Delos was the heart of the Deliagi League. Athens' pride and joy.
We were, until Athens took the League's treasury away from Delos.
Why?
So they could build a statue of Athena mocking Apollo. The people pleaded with Podarkes not to trust Athens with the treasury, but his thirst for power made him deaf to his people.
If things are so miserable, why doesn't Delos abandon the League?
Podarkes sends Athenian soldiers to collect money from us all. The moment that stops, Athenian ships will burn our islands to the ground.
I came here to help you deal with one man, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to the mighty Alexios, and Sparta too.
Podarkes discovered the other camp and sent Athenian soldiers to attack.
Malaka!
You and your rebels are too drunk to fight. Leave the soldiers to me.
If you think I'm going to miss a chance to kill Athenians, you're the one who's drunk.
Did Sparta answer your call for help?
A polemarchos named Thaletas and a handful of Spartans landed on Mykonos not long before you.
It's their camp we're headed to, isn't it?
Thaletas needs our help now, though he'd never admit it.
Sounds Spartan, all right.
Oh, what the heck?
I'll take pleasure in your...
Alright, well, that's them dealt with. I guess we're commandeering their horses.
Let's go.
Alright.
Come on.
Ah, I was trying to make a bold entrance with my rush assassin, but I was spotted and put into combat. These guys seem kind of weak.
That got the blood pumping.
That wasn't
I
too
should talk to
difficult.
this Spartan.
You fought well, Kira. You too, Spartan?
I was, but that was a long time ago.
Spartan blood is eternal, stranger. What's your name?
This is Alexios, the one I told you about.
They call me Thaletas. I was Polemarchos to the Spartans here.
Was?
Our ship was sunk. Our generals killed. There are only a few of us left.
We've all lost friends to this war.
And we will mourn them later.
She's right. We shouldn't be standing here, drenched in Athenian blood.
We'll be safe in the hideout. Let's talk there.
Will you come to the hideout now or meet us there later?
I guess I'll
There's
come
no
now.
time to waste. We'll go to the hideout now.
There was something I wanted to take care of first. Speaking of polemarchs, or however you say it, we do need to still return our 3 seals to the Athenian general. I think his name is like Demethos or something like that. Demethos.
How long till Podarkis finds us? We're right under his nose.
His nose is so high in the air, he couldn't find the statue of Artemis Agrotera if he was standing on her head.
We know where he lives. I say we knock down his door and run our spears through his face.
That's a terrible plan.
The Spartan phalanx is impenetrable in a ground assault.
Not when there's only 12 of you. You think with your heart. That's what I like about you. But you're a general. To those men now, you need to think with your head.
All you do is hide in caves and lurk in shadows. We didn't come here to hide. We came here to fight!
And we will. But right now, we're outnumbered. We must be strategic. Alexios, what do you think we should do?
Kira's right. Taking them head on would be suicide.
I'm all for a good strategy.
Staying here was suicide. Right now, my men are on the beach. That's where I'll be.
Let us don't.
If you decide you actually want to win this rebellion, come find me.
Wow, cocky.
Spartans.
Don't mind him. He'll be fine after he kicks something. But I'm glad you agree with me, Alexios. Meet me at the Temple of Artemis. There we can discuss how to take down Podarkis.
This is
going to be a long rebellion.
Okay. There is an Ostraka down here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it super quick. Don't know where it could be. I'll be honest, I kind of don't know where we are going right now. I assume this is the exit. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's actually jump back to Athens super quick. Turn in our seals. Hopefully the plague has cleared up a bit.
You have the seals for me.
I do.
More seals and more proof what we're doing is working. Thankfully, there are at least some people in power willing to listen to me.
I'll leave the politics to you.
As it should be. And I have more work for you, assuming you're up for it.
Sure.
He's interested in more work?
I was worried about employing a mercenary, but you've been a pleasant surprise.
Yes, that's what they all call me. A pleasant surprise.
I suspect if they call you anything offensive, they don't live long.
I couldn't say.
At least I have you working with me, instead of getting in my way.
Other generals giving you trouble?
They refuse to acknowledge I know what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. I'll get the job done, and eventually all of Athens will know it. Are you ready for more work?
I'll
Sure.
get you your seals.
Thank you.
First, I have some questions. Who does a general like you look up to?
You know who was a true hero?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Odysseus. He
Odysseus.
used his wits to triumph. Wily Odysseus, they call him. Without him, the Trojan War would have been lost. And the other generals understood that.
What do you think your future holds?
Victory or death. You don't stay a general for long if you don't win battles.
I suppose many generals die on the field.
Not the majority. The Athenian people are the greatest threat to a general's life. If you displease them, they'll remove you from office, ostracize you, or even condemn you to death.
And you want this job?
There is no greater purpose than the glory of Athens. It's my duty and my honor.
Why is it I always find you here?
Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war.
That makes sense.
What better place for a general to ask for blessings?
You don't seem very devout to me.
I'm not the first general in my family. My father was as well, and his father before him.
You would have learned military thinking from a young age.
Exactly. My grandfather brought me here when I was a child. He stood me here and told me Athena was our patron. That we must always offer her our respect on the eve of war.
He sounds like a wise man.
He was. He died in battle the next day.
You come
Unfortunate.
here to remember him.
And to remember that though the gods may be our patrons, they will not always protect us.
Okay.
I know enough.
Alright. I believe we do actually have another quest that we can turn in. I believe we have this one down here. Somewhere in focus. Let's go ahead and hop over and turn that one in super quick. What is this? Socratic mess. Interesting. The midst of... Oh, that's the Spartan Seal quest that we just accepted. Okay. Let's just go turn this one in super quick and then head back to Mykonos.
I'm free at last. My thanks.
Alright. Got a good bit of drachmi there. I wonder if this blacksmith will have any more olive wood in stock.
Hello.
Oh, they do. I suppose we'll take the ancient tablets as well. We are running a bit low on them. Okay, let's head back to Mykonos.
Alexios, I'm glad you came.
I'm glad you didn't throw another blade at me.
I know. You came all this way and I was cruel to you.
Well, you weren't the first, and you won't be the last.
Vilians are kind people. At least we were. Before him.
Podarkis.
That man's been hunting me my whole life.
I don't want to get too personal here.
Then why have you let him live this long?
Let him live? Let him live? I've been trying to kill him since I was old enough to draw a bow, but that coward hides behind endless shields, and this is the closest I can get without people dying. This is why I sent for you. To help me get close enough to fire an arrow into Podarkis' black heart.
Then it's time we turn this predator into prey.
How do we get past his guards?
Soldiers need two things to fight. Swords in their hands and food in their bellies. Take them away, and the guards fall.
Scouts reported Podarkis' supplies and weapons were stockpiled.
I feel like we've heard this story a million times before. Yep, gonna have to destroy some supplies. On the other island? Okay, that's interesting. First let's try to synchronize. Oh, there's another quest over here as well. The let us way. Okay. Yeah, let's try to synchronize this real quick. I don't know if we can take both of these quests on. Maybe it will let us, but maybe if when we complete one of them, the other one becomes unavailable. I guess we'll go talk to Theletas as well. Real quick, let's see if we can find this, this Ostraka. It's hidden underground somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's just go synchronize this viewpoint super quick. Looks like there's some kind of military camp over there. Who is this? Is this Apollo or Artemis? Appears to be Artemis. Goddess of the hunt. Alright. Looks like everyone in the military camp is asleep right now, so let's go try to take them out.
I'll find his thread. Looks like he died quickly.
Alright. Orders to kill the defector.
I'll find him!
Okay.
You'll die here!
Alright. That's everything here. Let's go ahead and talk to Veletas. Let's see if we can take out this cave first real quick. Looks like there's some wild animals. Let's go ahead and take the high ground here, I think. Where is the alpha? It's weird. Alright, we got a nice level up there. Where is the alpha animal here? So bizarre. I have no clue. Try to meditate? This is so bizarre. I guess we will check back later then? Weird. Okay, so let's just go ahead and talk to Delatos. Deletas.
Many brothers were lost to the Athenian dogs! Alexios, I didn't think you'd come here after calling my plan a suicide mission.
Did I call his plan a suicide mission?
Never.
Don't remember
Athenians
that.
give speeches. Spartans give orders. Your men are brave, but they won't be enough. We need those reinforcements. They'd never get here alive. The Athenian navy is too powerful, and our ship is at the bottom of the sea. Mine isn't. You'd confront them in open waters? Not sure if you're brave or just mad.
The Adrestia and I have faced greater challenges than a few Athenian ships.
You fight like Achilles reborn. But even you couldn't defeat the entire navy.
But if I sink enough ships, the Spartans can get through.
There's something else. A helmet was left on board my ship. It was my brother's.
I'll sink the ships, but I'm not making any promises about a helmet. You've been here long enough. How many ships protect Delos?
You'll never sink them all. We just need to punch a hole in their patrols, enough to send them scrambling.
So the helmet from your pater means a lot to you.
It does. He pried it from his butter on the battlefield of Thermopylae.
The sea's a big place. Where did your ship sink exactly?
Somewhere off the northern coast of Mykonos. We could see Miltiades fort as we swam to shore.
The sharks will have full bellies when I'm done.
go ahead and take one more look around for this alpha animal over here. Oh shoot. I guess we found him. Alright. There we go. And I do want to take one more look for this Ostraka over here in the cave, just to get the bonus XP. Looks like there's another quest for us to accept over here. What is this? M is for murder. Let's go ahead. We did get an ability point, so let's a little something up. Quickly rush through. Enemies. Let's go ahead and get this real quick. That might help us when we're searching for some of our treasures. How do you use it again? Hold up, okay. Alright. Ah, here it is. Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's teleport up here and just go accept this quest super quick.
What's with all the whispering?
Shh. If the soldiers hear us, they'll kill me. You're the Mystios working for Kira and the rebels, yes?
I am.
Yes, you are. Many whispers of your deeds, Mystios. Many whispers. Many secrets, too. About the rebel girl.
If you know something, spit it out.
If the soldiers see me, they'll kill me. Apollo knows they already tried. There's a house near the market, been boarded up for ages. Sneak your way in. We'll talk after.
Strange. I should find the house, see what this beggar has to say. I'm coming for you, Podarkis.
Okay. Guess we'll see what the woman has to say.
House is boarded up. Must be the place.
Wait, I'm lost.
Οι αγρότες φοβούνται τη στέρωση του τα εμβολιασμού της τασοβούς της πόλης. Κρυοπόλε, αφιαλός της στέρωσης.
Huh.
A note was left behind. A warning from Podarkis. He was paying this woman to keep quiet. About what? Bloody footprints. A child's. Must have been hiding in that chest.
Oh my gosh.
This woman was killed. Left in the open without dignity. An Athenian spear tip broke off in her ribs. Wooden dolls. A mother and child. One engraved with the letter M and the other K. Nothing else to find here. I need to speak with that strange woman. A woman.
Okay, sorry about
She was
that.
killed by an Athenian spear.
This is all?
There was a letter from Podarkis. Said he'd kill them both if she broke her silence. Both. Why kill a child? Unless it was his.
Shh! They could be listening. Now tell me, quietly, what else did you find?
The dolls. Engraved with the letters K and M. M is for Mater. You asked who I worked for. The little doll with the K. The child was Kira.
Yes, yes, which means?
By the gods, Podarkis is Kira's pater.
Very wise, Mystios, very wise indeed.
Kira needs to know.
She'll never believe you, never. Her whole life she hunts the man who sent Athenians to kill her mater in front of her terrified eyes. But the gods spared little Kira. She escaped.
How do you know so much?
I was there, Mystios. I protected the little one. The Athenians were so busy trying to kill me, Kira slipped right past their blades.
You were involved in this.
My name was Otonia. I was a servant for Podarkis.
What?
Night after night, Kira's mother came to the house. Little one wanted to meet her pater. Podarkis made me send her away, but she kept coming. So Podarkis sent me to her house with a note.
The warning.
She didn't listen. Podarkis sent me back to her house, this time with Athenian soldiers.
What the heck?
Kira needs to know Podarkis is her father. But I won't confront her until I have proof.
The woman came to Podarkis' house one night, begged me to give him the doll Kira made for him.
If Podarkis had it, he might have kept it somewhere.
Only the gods would know.
I will find this doll.
Now the Mystios knows who he works for. The rebels should know too.
Huh. Okay. I think with that, I think we are going to call it an end for this
Podarkis
episode.
hid that doll somewhere in his house. I'm going to find it. There's the doll.
Okay, I guess the doll is right there. So yeah, I think we are going to call it an end for this episode. Join us next time as we try to sort out whatever mess is going on over here in Mykonos. Alright, see you guys.